baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Jeffrey Springs.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Urshela to first in time. One up, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground to third, Urshela. Over to first. And Gleyber. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Yuri Ruiz. Just missed. Ruiz, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. Strike 1.
2-1.
On the ground to third, and foul ball. Struck him out looking. Lawrence Butler will hit next. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And that's in there at the knees. Out to short, Volpe. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. And that one hit to first. Rice steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
That's up.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Full count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. No outs. Runner at first. Here is Aaron Judge. There's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ben Rice, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got a full count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say,
0-1.
Charge it. Crazy.
Off the plate, and the count is 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Golden opportunity right here. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That misses.
1-2.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Base hit. 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked.
That one is absolutely belted. It's gone. Grand slam. And they add on. It's 5-zip.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe, 0 for 1 so far. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Out to short, Schumann. Slings to first in time. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Swing and he breaks his bat. He's in there.
He beat it.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here comes Bellinger. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Rocketed out towards right center. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 8-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on.
Threw it by him. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And first offering is fouled off. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. And ball 1.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
1-1.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's a little bit low. Langoliers, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground, right side, Torres. That ends the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Otañez back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Stanton swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
1 out, bases empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now Tyler Soderstrom. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get him.
Oh, wow, what a stop. But safe at first despite a terrific stab there. Back to the top of the order now. Esteury Ruiz up next for the A's. Pettit ready to fire now. On a line, base hit. Coming home. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 8-1. Devin Williams taking over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a miss. Devin Williams, the strikeout. Rooker stands in now and watches strike one. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hauls it in for the out. So they're down to their final out. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And that one fouled off. Schumann at second. Ruiz at first. 2 out of the inning.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game. And this one finishes with a final of 8-1.